Hello everyone, this is Neronium. Welcome back to Okami HD. Last time we got some missing collectibles and completed our fish tome, our technique scroll, and in this part, we're tackling Devil Gate number 2. This becomes unlocked for you once you beat Oni Island. At this point, I'm kind of OP. Put on the fire tablet. The water tablet's only going to be needed for one of these fights. But, starting off, we got a lot of stone guardians. Your best bet in these gates, now that we have the Veil of Mist. Just use Veil of Mist and rosaries with the rosary techniques. And congratulations, you have pretty much won the Devil Gate. I am not joking. You can also do this with number 3. Having the upgraded weapons also helps out. But as you can see, having the golden ink pot and the fact that the Veil of Mist only takes up 1 ink pot is just so broken. And the fact that the rosaries don't have any cooldown anymore because of all the techniques I've bought. Basically, you know, we can just get to max godhood in a matter of seconds. It's ridiculous. So, more of these. And that's the name of the game for this Devil Gate. You're going to be going through all the enemies that would be in the second area of the game up to Oni Island, except for one. I need to mention this now because I honestly did not know this until after beating the game. Luckily, I got every trophy. I got the platinum trophy. Everything's all good. But please keep in mind, there are 2 missable, permanently missable enemies in Okami HD that the Devil Gates do not have. The first one is actually in Area 2 in the Imperial Palace, and that is the Flame Mirror. That is the only Flame Mirror that you will find in this game for some bizarre reason. The second one is the Clay Flyer from the past in the Spirit Gate. Those are the only ones in the game. So keep that in mind. You need to fight and defeat those at least once to get them in your bestiary. Which, okay, for the clay fighters, that's not that bad. Kamui is almost near the end of the game. Sure, you might have to do Prime Orochi again, but that's neither here nor there. Flame Doom Mirror, on the other hand, you have to go to the middle of the game to unlock. And I don't know why they didn't, because they put every other mirror inside the Devil Gate, but they did not put the Flame Doom mirror. So just keep that in mind. And yeah, this first round is probably the longest one out of them all. One of the longest ones out of them all. It's at this point I'm still like kind of conserving items, even though I don't really need to because I've got the dosh to get said items. Right? Like, and then the Devil Gate's gonna give me a bunch of money anyway, so it doesn't really matter. My loadout for this, besides the current beads I'm wearing, and here's an instance of it, like, kind of cutting out a bit. They are... I have the Exorcism beads as the secondary weapon. I have the Tier 4 Rosary as the primary weapon. The reason why I have the... There we go. And we are going to blow you up. We didn't blow you up. There we go. Demon Fang. So, that's round 1. Kind of a long one, but that just shows you with the cherry tree for both, that's considered normal. Next we got the sniffers, and I think the thunder ones are ears. I should mention that the ones that are at the end of this one are a little bit longer because you have to fight the tube foxes again as one of the main ones. And I should mention, you have to do all 10 rounds of the Devil Gate at the same time. You cannot leave the area, come back, and then continue with where you were. You have to continue from where you, from the beginning, if you end up leaving this area. Which is why having the wood mat kind of helps if you want to conserve on healing items, but like I said, Veil of Mist kind of really breaks this. With rosaries too, it's just completely breaks the Devil Gates and their challenges. Which I know some people like to do glaives or reflectors to make this easier, but I've been playing this game for a while now, and I have no shame. Right. Get to Mr. Nose. There we go. That beats them all. Is what I would say if it wasn't. You can use like Inferno or Cyclone or the Thunderbolts if you want, but honestly, Veil of Mist. Veil of Mist saves your life. This is also a good way to get Demon Fangs, which you do for the end of the game. How many Demon Fangs you end up getting in the game is a ranking at the end of the game. You need to get a cherry tree in all rankings to get the platinum trophy in this game, which can be pretty easy once you got it down, especially once you got Golden Fury or you know how to attack the enemies. Right, now we got cranes. Right. Do it again. Slow down time. Right. So, let's get rid of them first. Get some more Demon Fangs, because why not? The other thing about the Veil of Mist, it seems to not trigger the blocking for the Stone Guardians with the poles. Because normally that would trigger, but it doesn't. Right? And as you can see, I'm kind of running out of ink a little bit. That's not good. Alright, we're good. No. Right. Let's kill them all. Right. You. And the fact that you get ink pots from when you do this just makes it so much easier to constantly just do what I'm doing and just spam Veil of Mist. One of the things that's not so good is what is it called? One of the things that's not so good, you can use the Isun item, but honestly, I don't think I ever used it even once this playthrough. In fact, I know for a fact I never used it once this playthrough for stealing items, but it's, I mean, Golden Ink Pod and Fire Pot are just too good. Okay, so on to number 4. Now this one is actually, believe it or not, the only other time you can fight the shark. If you want to let them combine, they will turn into the shark, but they will gain a buff. The one that's digging right now is going to create water around, which makes it a little bit more difficult, and it will fill the arena. Me realizing, wait, I don't have my water tablet on because I have the fire tablet on, and you're seeing the frame rate drop because I was recording for like 5 hours at this point, which is why everything's kind of going all wonky and like still frame and everything. It's something with the Aver Media software because it had updated just on this day, which was annoying. But yeah, you missed most of the fight, but all it was me getting on a Lily and doing that. These things do damage though, so keep that in mind. So as you can see, I didn't do that good on the damage compared to the time. So, first healy dealy. Alright, we got equipment. Holy bone, holy bone. Alright, next up, number 5. The mirrors. Like I said, there is no flame mirror in these. Alright. There is only ice mirrors, wind mirrors, and I think a thunder mirror. Alright. Don't mind me. Right, 1, 2. That's what I get for trying to do Inferno. Right, cut those. Right. That's 1. Two. We got the old man mirrors and the lady mirrors. All right. That's another one. The mirrors are the ones that I like fighting because when you do Veil of Mist on them, it just completely negates anything they do. Except for when they spawn in. I'm frozen. Okay, 2. All right, next. And this should be the last mirror. Remember, like I said, there is no flame mirror of doom and sadness. So if you miss that in the Emperor's Palace, you are not getting the bestiary completed. And there we go. Time and damage could have been better, but oh well. Right, on to the next one. So after the mirrors, we got more Stone Guardians. We got Stone Guardian Flyers. Right, that's 1, 2. 2. Frame rate drop again. And it's weird because it doesn't drop for me when I'm recording. If anything, it drops in the recording. So like while this is live happening, it did not slow down or drop frames for me. And that's one of the things I'm not the biggest fan of Aver Media for. They need to have a way for you to monitor whenever you are dropping frames, so then you can like figure out what's going on. I think it's because it was just overheating. I had been streaming for about 5 hours at this point. I had been recording for about 5 hours at this point, so that's probably the reason why. all this started happening. It does happen in the last session too, and I've noticed it's consistently happening around the 4+ hour mark, which is not good. No bueno. Right. You. No. Right. Oh, we got flyers. Frequent flyers. More like frequent fallers. Shoot. Right. There we go. There we go. And we got a flyer. You, get down. Right. So let us do this. Right, 1, 2. Ow. Alright, we got 2 frequent flyers. No. I missed one. No. Veil of Mist. Veil of Mist is broken in the Devil Gate. I can't emphasize this enough. Right, there we go. It also helps that I have, like, so many ink pots. Because if I didn't, this strategy would not work. So I can see where low, the challenge comes in if you have low percent, unless you're using an Infinity Stone, which is something I don't think I used in any of the Devil Gates either. I used it in the first one. I remember that. But I didn't, but that was because I didn't have Veil of Mist on my side at the time. Alright. So let's get some frame drops again. I'm honestly surprised that my capture system kept up with this because of all the action that's going on. Right. 2. Miss. Alright, so you are the last one, buddy. Bakuhatsu. No, he fell on the ground. There we go. Even after all that time, it still considered it. Alright. So that is, I believe, number 6. So now on to number 7, which is the Weasels. The Weasels, the elemental Weasels. Which I consider free game because they're easy enough to mess with. And you can split them all apart. Right, Veil of Mist. Oh look, you lost your invincibility. Right, and Power Slash 3. And each time you do that, they do change elements, which is pretty cool. Alright, we're gonna use Wind. Okay, 1, 2. Alright. Windy Wind. Alright. On to the next wave. 3 more for your troubles. Alright. Stupid ice ones. Right. 1, 2. Veil of Mist. I know what I'm going to name this episode, if you could not tell. I'm frozen. Right, we're getting rid of the ice ones, because the ice ones are being a pain in the butt. Right, got you. Fail, miss. Okay, 1, 2. 2. And boop. Nope, you are not dead. There we go. Windy Wind. Get some Demon Fangs. Why not? So we did good on time. Just not the best on damage. Alright, so that should be number 7. Now on to number 8. Tengus. Wait, no, these are owls. Tengus are inside of the final dungeon. I keep thinking... These are blue Cyclops, that's right. These ones take a while to kill. So, and as you can see, everything's just cutting out. I apologize again for this. I can't fix this unless I re-record it, and I'm not re-recording it. Whenever they transform, they are invincible. You can force them to transform back, but after they do their attack, it's easier just to, like, just to tank their attacks and then do it from there. Right. Blue Cyclops. Right. 1, 2. Alright, that's 1. I set him on fire. Alright, we got another one. Alright, 1, 2. Alright, we got another one. Alright, let's get the one that's spawning. Wait for the other one to transform. Owie! This is actually hurting me. I got to use an exorcism slip. Sorry, force of habit. Force of habit. Holy bone. Holy bone. Keeping the godly charms. Even though I don't need this many. Alright, you're transforming. You're transforming back. Alright, 1, 2. There we go. You're dead. Give me my next Cyclops. I think there are 6 or 7 total in this one. I think there's 6 or 7. I could be wrong. 1, 2. There we go. 2. Let's let him transform. As you can see, it kind of cut up. Let's try Thunderbolts and Lightning. Very, very frightening. That is very, very frightening. This man just tanked Thunderbolts. Owie. Alright. We're just gonna shoot him. Infinite bullets! He transforming again. He's more than meets the eye. Alright, transform again while I shoot bullets at you. And there we go. That's the last one. Still did pretty good on damage and time. Not bad. Alright, next up is number 9. Boob Foxes. This one scares me. Why? Because, remember, they can steal your ink. So never let them steal your ink. Yeah, I'm not joking. Never let them steal your ink. Take that, Firefox. The tube foxes are gonna try and swarm you. If ever you see one dancing, hard focus on that one. Because if they take your ink, they will overwhelm you very fast unless you have an Infinity Stone. Which I guess that is a good way to get around it if you have the Infinity Stone. But why waste an Infinity Stone when you can just stun them constantly? Now the last one for this Double Gate challenge are the ones that take forever, if only because it's dumb. Right? Alright, you're dead. So many tube foxes. Right. Veil of Mist. Right, they are leaving flash fire everywhere. So we're gonna... Nope. We're gonna cut you. And we are going to do that. Now, cut you. And do that. Yeah, it's just a rhythm, really. That's all you gotta do. Just watch out for the flash fire, and if they start dancing, to try and take your ink. Wait, 1, 2. Right, 1, 2. So you might be noticing I'm not going after the ones that are stunned necessarily. That's because I don't want to waste the ink, because if you get low on ink like I am right now, it's dangerous. So I am playing a very dangerous game. Okay, the game is no longer dangerous. Boop. Right. Tube foxes. Up, you're dancing. Nope, no dancing. This is Footloose. You're not allowed to dance. I'm sorry. Right. 2. A lot of flash fire all over the stage. I don't even know how this is happening. Luckily, since I have the fire tablet on, it doesn't hurt me. Veil of Mist. Look at him dance. Like I said, hard focus the ones that are dancing, because they are trying to steal your ink. And this is why you gotta watch out. There we go. I was tempted to use an Infinity Stone, but I felt that I didn't really need to. But the Steel Sake, that's a good one. Right, and boop, boop. Look at them go! 1, 2. Right, 1, 2. And we're just about done. I think these are the last 2. 1, 2. Right. And slashy, slashy. And Veil of Mist. Oh no, there's 3. They're just doubling now. Alright, this is the last one. Goodbye. And there you go. Behold the power of rosaries. Yeah, the time wasn't the best, but that's because there's so many you have to fight. Alright, so that's Devil Gate number 9. So, what's in Devil Gate number 10? Maximum Ogre Drive. You have 3 ogres to start with. You're going to have another 3 ogres after you beat these ogres. Okay, 1, 2. Rosaries aren't normally the best for the ogres, if only because you have to stun them, and your rosary combo gets interrupted a lot because of things beyond your control, like you accidentally hitting the other mask. Right? But the moment that they become available, make sure you slashy slashy. Behold the power of maximum ogre drive. 2. Oh, you're stunned. You fool. Right. Win. All right. Oh, you are stunned. Yep. Okay, let's get rid of these Oni. That's 1. Right. And build up everything. Owie. I got hurted. And as you can see, another one has spawned in its place. Right. Let there be time magic. And we'll miss. Owie. Ooh. Get rid of your mask. Alright, so that takes care of the blue one. This one. Alright, we got another one coming at us. Right, 1, 2. There we go. Alright, so that takes care of the other red Oni. So now we got another one. 1, 2. 1, 2. Everyone's bunched together, but they all have their masks, so I can't do much. See what I mean by rosaries sometimes don't work on these big guys? And there's one in wet here too, so let us slash you, slash you. Bam, miss. Alright, so we are down, I think, to the last 2. And I have them stun locked. Right? No, there's one more left. And there was one. There's another one. Just spawned. Silly game. Oh, there's 3. Right, 1, 2. Look at all the Oni! You are trapped. Alright, so he is Denzo. Oh, we got more. It's never that simple. Okay, Veil of Mist. You are stunned, which means you get no mask. Which means now it is time to hurt the red Oni today. Alright, that red Oni is gone. So now let's get rid of this red Oni. I think these are the... Nope, there's a... Just when I think I'm done, there are more. Hit one. Alright, I think we're done with the red Onis now. I think it's just going to be these two blue Onis left. Two. Gonna just run behind you and hit you with the rosaries. I need you to get... There we go. I need to get rid of your mask. Where did this one come from? Alright, let's do this. Last two. Okay, Veil of Mist. Oh, that's fire in the flames. There we go. And then there was one. All right, last one, and then we get another stray bead, and the last one before we continue with plot, and go back to live commentary. So, oh, you got stunned, you fool. And now you die. How pathetic. This actually went by a lot faster than I thought it did for post-commentary. I honestly thought that this was gonna be like a slog to get through, but it wasn't. And everything is crashing. I won. And the chest appears, getting you stray bead for you. That is, I believe, stray bead number 65. So, as you can see, I'm missing some of the ones that I already got. Specifically the one from Yashpet from Pongtan. So, obviously, we're done with that. So, anyway, everyone, I'm going to end it off right here. This has been Neronium. Next time, we'll be going into the final session of Okami HD, and we shall be finishing up the game. Hey, thanks for watching. If you want to check out more content that's related to Japan, check out the top link for a playthrough of Ape Escape Million Monkeys on the PS2. And for another expansive game, check out the bottom link for a playthrough of Skies of Arcadia Legends done on the Nintendo GameCube.